Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to import Blender models into Source Filmmaker, so SMM. So if by SMM you mean Source Filmmaker, so now you cannot simply import a Blender file, FBX or OBJ file directly into Source Filmmaker. So the normal technique is that on Blender you need to have a Blender source tool right here and convert your Blender file into SMD, convert the SMD file into a QC, to a crowbar, into a MDL file, then into the Source Filmmaker. So you need to have an MDL file, and your SMD, the SMD file that will be exported from your Blender using the Blender source tools will be converted into .mdl to crowbar. So you need to have all of these applications right here. So as you can see in my Blender right here, already installed the Blender source tools, this one. So this is an importer exporter for Valve software source engine, and it supports SMD, DMX, and QC. So you can directly create a QC and convert and insert the QC into crowbar and convert it to the DML, and import it to Source Filmmaker. So for example, I'm going to create my model right here. I'm just going to open a model, this one right here. So as you can see, this is my model now. Now using Blender source tool, I can now just import it as a QC or SMD file. So we can just import, or we can just export it right here. So source engine right now, we can export it as a DMX or a scene export. So let's say it is a DMX, let's export it as a DMX. And after exporting it as a DMX, you're good to go now. You can just go to crowbar, go to the internet, open your crowbar, and insert your DMX there and convert it to that DML file. And after converting it, you have now a that MDL file. You can now just import it inside the Source Filmmaker. Since Source Filmmaker needed to have that MDL file to read it and again convert it to SFM file. So when putting the model in SMM, so when putting the model in SFM, your compiled model needs to be in SFM accessible game mode directory. So yes, it for example, source filmmaker under the game, under the user mode, under the models, under the character. That is where you need to save your SFM, your .mdl file. And just open your SFM, add your model, create animation, set for new model, then search for the character or the MDL file that you have created, and you should see under models, under my characters, there you will see the MDL file. You just need to select it, and that's it. Your Blender model should appear in SMM, and that's it. That's how you can do to import Blender models into SFM. And also that's it for today's tutorial. If you want more, please like, subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.